So I'm going to go ahead and create a spiral tube. The way you're going to want to do this is a combination of using the 2-point arc tool and the array technique. So step one, lay down a 2-point arc from the origin, move along the red axis, and then drag out along the green till you see the label saying half circle. Let go of it. From here, what you want to do is you want to have this half circle being tilt up at a particular angle. So what I'm going to do is select it with the arrow tool. I'm going to select the rotate tool, move to this point right here, and then what I'm going to do is drag outwards, and then I'm going to make sure that I press Option to create a copy, and I want this to be at exactly 20 degrees, so I'm going to press 20 now and set it like so. So this arc is upwards at 20 degrees. What I'm then going to want to do is I want to create a copy of this and move it away slightly, so I'm going to press Option, click on that blue shape, and just move it away slightly. What I then need to do is to create a full spiral, I need to rotate this so it's 180 degrees in the mirror image. So I'm going to select this endpoint up here, move along the green axis, and rotate it so it's exactly 180 degrees. And I can type in 180 to make sure that it arrives at that point. From here, what I need to do is select the bottom endpoint, press and hold, and move it up to the endpoint that we created earlier, or the line. Now, if you make a mistake, you can just do undo move, and that's helpful if your two endpoints aren't exactly on each other, like this. So I have the first, or the beginnings of my spiral, which you can begin to see right here, and I'm going to delete away that bottom line at this point. So now I'm going to go ahead and define the height of my spiral shaped tube, and what I need to do right now is highlight both of the lines I created earlier, and then I want to select the move tool. I want to move to the bottom point of my spiral tube, and then I'm going to press Option once so the plus sign appears near my cursor, press and move this upwards and connect the two endpoints like so. I'm going to click once. The copy that we just made remains blue. I'm then going to multiply this by whatever height I want, and I'm going to say times 5, so copy of that movement upwards 5 times, and you'll notice that my spiral shape is much taller now. The final step in creating our spiral shape is to lay down whatever form we want our spiraled tube to take, and for that I'd like to create a circular tube. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to navigate to the bottom of my spiral, lay down a circular shape like so, and drag it out along the red axis. What I'm then going to want to do is highlight all the spiral forms I've created earlier by right-clicking on one and saying Select All Connected. Notice how everything gets highlighted in blue. What I'm then going to want to do is I'm going to want to go to Tools, Follow Me, and then select this circle right here. Click once, and there is my tube spiral. If we're going to 3D print this though, we're going to want to go to Tools, Solid Inspector, and make sure that the stray edges are fixed as well as the reverse faces. And when we get the prompt that no errors, everything is shiny, which that means that our spiral is ready to be printed.